That's the easiest part of this, right? The hitting part. That's the easy part. The physical part is easy. The hard part is the part that leads up to, do I hit them now or not? And my ability to de-escalate or not de-escalate. Sometimes de-escalation is just not an issue. Like, sometimes they're not allowing. And the truth is, whether I can de-escalate or not is this person's choice. Now, my ability to do it well might have an influence in that, but I don't really get to decide if Joe can be de-escalated or not. Joe decides that. The context of the situation is going to matter, and so your ability to, one, again, stay as outwardly calm as possible, and the more you do this kind of stuff, the better you'll be there. And the better you are at the physical, the better you'll be at the verbal, right? Because the idea of trying to de-escalate somebody from this range, this close, without the ability to also fight if something kicks off, I don't think those two things square with each other. It's very difficult for me to sit here and have a relatively reasonable and rational conversation with Joe and not emote that I'm terrified if I don't believe in my physical abilities to go hands-on if it doesn't work. Mm-hmm. There will be things about my body language and my voice and my verbals and things that will tell him, I don't want to be here, I'm not comfortable here. If I'm not confident in the physical, that will be more obvious. I can have a conversation with Joe from here and be calm and relaxed because I feel relatively okay that if it goes physical, I'm prepared for that. If I'm thinking in my head, oh my God, I hope he doesn't touch me because I'm going to fucking die, then my ability to de-escalate will be greatly diminished. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, the verbals are going to be really important, whether he hears me or not, okay? Which that's also a thing. Auditory exclusion, he gets super adrenalized. Maybe he doesn't even really hear what I say, but he'll see what my body is doing, okay? And as soon as my hands start getting outside of my silhouette, I start doing big motions like this. This indicates that I'm a bit out of control, yeah. Which, again, on the flip side, I'm looking for from Joe. If all of a sudden his hands are getting big and wide, it's going to be much more difficult for me to de-escalate that person because he's already gone to a place beyond where he's thinking rationally. Okay, I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's a thing that I'm looking at. So I want to emote that I am in control, that I am confident here, and so as my hands get bigger and bigger, that message goes away. I am losing control, so I want to keep my hands relatively close. And again, from a defensive posture standpoint, I want them here anyway. My hands out here, like, if I have to hit somebody, the one I want to hit is this one. Mm-hmm. His hands are down and behind him, and he's giving me the target. Like, that's the one I want to hit, okay, if I have to hit somebody. So I don't want to be that person.
Why do they do that?
Again, it's basic animalistic behavior. I'm trying to make myself look bigger than I am. I'm trying to let you know that I'm not scared. But somebody that knows, you're telling me you're terrified. Yep. Okay? You're trying to bluff me. Is this 100%? No, nothing is. Okay? However, I've seen enough and done enough that it's a pretty good indicator that this is somebody that doesn't really want to go. Okay? They're trying to bluff me. They're trying to look bigger than they are. Doesn't mean that they won't go because scared people are dangerous. Okay? You need to keep that in mind. Somebody that is scared, somebody that is think about a scared dog. You corner a scared dog. He backs into a corner, backs into a corner, backs into a corner. You keep pushing, and then ultimately his recourse is what? To bite you. Okay? He gave you every indication to leave him the fuck alone, and you kept pushing. Right? Humans are not that different. Okay? So my body language is important. Me being able to understand why he's the way he is important. Context will matter, right? Usually I'm dealing with somebody that's irrational. It doesn't really matter why they're irrational so much. What matters is, can I turn that irrational behavior into a positive for me? by either de-escalating or setting him up for the punch of my life, or some combination of the two, right? I'm in a restaurant, this person gets up, walks across the restaurant, and they say, hey man, why the fuck are you looking at my girl? Well, one, normal, rational, adult humans don't behave this way, okay? So there's something about what's going on with him that tells me he's not rational in this moment, because this is not what normal, rational humans do. He's drunk, he's high, he's had a really shitty day, he's in an argument with his wife, he's Will Smith, I don't know.
Wow.
Okay? There's some reason that he is behaving the way he's behaving.
He's being cuffed out.
All right? So, I need to be able to take that information and do something with it if I can. Oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't even realize that she looks just like my sister that got killed in a car accident a year ago today.
Damn.
Wow. I'll put that on there.
That's really good de-escalation.
Right?
Now, if that doesn't work, that tells me everything I need to know. There's no fucking way I'm going to be able to de-escalate that person if he just heard what I said to him and I was believable and he's still pushing the issue. There's no de-escalation in the world that's going to work now. Okay? He's telling me a story. His body language, his verbiage, okay? He's looking around, he's touching his face, he's shifting his weight, he's not listening to what I'm saying to him. All of these things are information that I need to be gathering. And if I say that and he's like, fuck, my bad, and he walks away, great, I won. Okay? And the win was I didn't have to hit anybody and I didn't have to get hit. All right? This part is hard. The hitting part is easy. The hard part is, do I hit him now? And everything that led up to that point. Your ability to improv, your ability to listen to what is being said, read the context that's happening in the scenario, in the situation, in the room, and then improv based on that information, that shit is hard. Okay? Why is this person approaching me? Did I cut them off in traffic and didn't even realize it? Man, I am so sorry. My wife just called, said that my little girl got bit by a dog in the face, and I was in a hurry to get here. What the fuck ever? Who cares? I need something that's going to let him know, one, I'm not putting it back on him. I'm admitting that I did whatever he says I did. Because as soon as I say, hey man, I didn't cut you off.
Call me a liar?
That's all he hears. It's like me saying, hey bro, calm down.
You calm down.
Motherfucker, I am calm. In the history of humans, that has never worked. Ever. Because all they hear is you telling them what to do. They're in a heightened adrenal state, and you're telling them that they're out of control. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Don't tell me what to do, man. That's what they hear. I wasn't looking at your girl. You calling me a fucking liar? That's what they hear. This is the hard part. The hitting is the easy part. Okay? Alright, so now. Let's do this. You got a bit. How about? Damn. Alright. You fuck with him.
Oh, damn. I'm okay.
Fuck you mean, am I good?
I'm sorry, I'm just wondering.
Wondering, fuck you mean?
No, that's fine.
Yeah, what's fine?
My bad.
Well, yeah, it is bad.
It's okay.
Yeah, no, it ain't okay.
You're right.
Fuck you mean?
I crossed the line. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you crossed the line, you
I did.
still crossed the line.
I did.
Fuck you mean?
It's okay, man. It's okay.
Stupid ass.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know you're sorry.
I know.
You look real sorry.
Thank you. I'm trying to.
Oh, thank you. Smart ass, huh?
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I just already told you you're sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay.
I'm trying to make
Why
it
the fuck
okay.
you keep walking up on me like
It's
that?
okay, man. Okay.
Huh? No, it's not okay. It's not okay.
Good time. This shit is hard. Okay? Nobody likes this. Nobody. It is essential. It is way more essential than this part of it. Because look, you're going to have interactions with people every fucking day where you actually want to hit them, but society says that's not okay to do. Okay? Your ability to have conversations with people that are irrational for whatever reason, that are pissed off, that are drunk, that are high, that are approaching you at a gas station, whatever it is, that is going to happen much more regularly than you having to put hands on somebody. Hopefully. If not, you need to figure out what the fuck you're doing in your life that is leading you to hit people regularly. You're doing it wrong. Okay? All right. Now, I will say, aside, I think it's harder for most people on the mitt holder side in this drill. Okay? Because you have to be a credible bad guy now. All right? So go do that. Oh, 3. Woo!